Hey guys, I'm AfroGeek PlusUltraNappy and welcome back to a brand new video. So once again, I am back with another one of my personal favorite Christmas specials video. So recently on the channel, I did one over Nickelodeon Christmas specials. So today, I'm going to be talking to you guys about my favorite Cartoon Network Christmas specials. So without further ado, let's get into the video. But I just want to say that I will be giving away another digital code for a film at the end of the video. So stay tuned for that. And without further ado, let's go ahead and let's jump on in it. So you guys know the drill. You know my list is a little bit biased. I'm going based off of my own personal favorite Cartoon Network Christmas specials. I didn't look up reviews to see which one got the best reviews or which one is the best. I just am doing my own personal favorites. So first one on the list is one that's very vague. I remember bits and pieces of it, but I definitely remember watching it like every year for like the longest time. And this is one of my favorite Cartoon Network shows. And that Christmas special I'm talking to you guys about is Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, Billy and Mandy Save Christmas. So in this Christmas special, it's when Billy, Mandy, and Grim have to save Santa when vampires attack and enter Santa's workshop in the North Pole. What's funny about this is I don't remember vampires within this Christmas special. I remember something happening to Santa. And of course, as a kid, the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy is going to be a little creepy. So that special was a little creepy compared to specials that the series has done. It's not high on my list or high on the radar. I just vaguely, like I said, remember it. From bits and pieces I can remember, it was pretty funny, not enough to where it's gonna want me to put it like in the top 5. So next one on the list is another one that I slightly remember, and this was when I think the series started like evolving with the kind of like material and the writing that they did on the show. And that one I'm talking about is the regular show Christmas special. So with this one is about how the groundskeeper has to destroy a present built by one of Santa's elves that could mark the end of Christmas forever. This one I will remember was very action-packed, and I know that this one got a lot of critical acclaim, and as far as like reviews, it got really good reviews for the most part, because for regular show has always had this set comedic written material. Slowly as the seasons progress, you see that the writing and the storytelling has evolved, and I think that this is definitely one that marks some divergent material. So it's really nice to kind of see something like this, and I personally liked it. Like, it was action packed, pretty damn good as far as I remember. There's like a point where you think Mordecai is gonna die. You know, of course the gang comes through clutch, they get this present, they destroy what was built in order to save Christmas. And overall, it was a really cool Christmas special, and especially from one of my favorite Cartoon Network shows. So next one on the list is personally one of my favorites, and I remember seeing this one all the time on Cartoon Network, even on Boomerang when they were showing really good Christmas specials. And that one I'm talking about is the Ed and Eddie Christmas special, Eddie's Jingle, Jingle, Jangle. And this one is about when Eddie starts to feel some type of way because he's getting tired of getting all these cheap presents from his parents. Basically, it's just like clothes and stuff like that. And so he decides to try and get adopted so he can mooch off of other people's presents. Comes to show you that as good of a show as Ed and Eddie was a stingy ass dude, man. Like, he hustles, bro. I gotta give my man's props because he hustles all around the neighborhood trying to get a quarter for that jawbreaker. But at the same time, this is one of these instances to where it's kind of like, bro, be grateful with what the fuck you got. Because I mean, as a kid, yes, you're gonna be all like, I don't want clothes, I want video games, toys. As you get older, you will start to appreciate that stuff more. And I think this is one of those lessons to where, you know, yeah, they may be kids, but they're kind of getting that age to where they need to start understanding that Christmas isn't just all about presents and about getting nice fancy things. It's about spending that time with your family, being grateful for the stuff that you even get, even if you don't deserve it. And Eddie seems to kind of be lacking that in this episode, but it's funny to see him get kicked out of house to house to house to house. Overall, like I said, that's one of my personal favorite specials. So the next one is another one of my favorite Christmas specials from Cartoon Network, and that is Chowder's Hey Hey It's Knishmas. So in this one, Chowder starts to worry that he's not going to get the present that he really wants from Santa. Meanwhile, Mung is trying to make a gingerbread house. I love in this show that they have names for foods that are similar to like real life foods. I like when they try and build the gingerbread house because it's a big ass thing that they try and build, and I'm pretty sure Chowder ends up eating the whole thing at the end. This one was kind of weird. At times, it's kind of hard to like understand fully like what's going on. Especially as a kid, it was hard for me to understand, but like growing up, I kind of just grew to like the special more and more. And it's definitely one that I play like every year. Even if it doesn't show on TV, I'll go to Hulu and I'll stream the episode because it's very funny. So the next one on the list is definitely another one of my favorite Cartoon Network shows, and this is around the time the storytelling and the writing was kind of evolving a bit more with this show, and that one is the Adventure Time Christmas special, Holly Jolly Secrets. And in this special, it's when Jake and Finn discover Ice King's secret video diaries and start to unravel some hidden mysteries from his past. I liked when they really went in depth with certain characters like Marceline's background, the Ice King's background, because a lot of those backgrounds are very, very sad, and you really kind of get to see what the Ice King was like when he was human and what Marceline was like, and you really kind of just get to unravel more of the Ice King's background, which is what I think a lot of fans were anticipating, and that's something that I think a lot of the viewers actually wanted to see, and it's glad that they incorporated that within a Christmas special, which is why I think I liked it. And ever since around that time period, the writing on the show has evolved drastically, with making more storytelling, fitting it for all audiences around the world, and just kind of incorporating more like true realistic human emotions and elements into this fictional world. And that's why I really like this Christmas special, let alone I really like the show as well. All right, so we got my man Johnny Bravo with the Christmas special of Johnny Bravo's Christmas. And in this episode, this is the one where Johnny has to rush and try and deliver his letter and his mom's letter to Santa on Christmas Eve before Christmas morning. And I think he ends up bringing, I think the little girl's name was Susie, I can't remember, but I think he ends up bringing her along on the journey. I remember that they go to the North Pole. It wasn't like in the very beginning of Johnny Bravo's span or lifespan on Cartoon Network, but it was around, I think, like the middle, kind of gearing more towards the end of its, series. And I personally think that this was one of my favorites. I just love Johnny Bravo, even though Johnny Bravo is misogynist, definitely a pervert, and he should not be anywhere near women whatsoever, which is why I think a show like Johnny Bravo probably wouldn't fly on Cartoon Network nowadays. It most definitely wouldn't fly. I don't know, I just thought Johnny Bravo was funny, and I just thought this Christmas special was funny, so don't hate me. So next one on the list is from another Cartoon Network show that I think is very underrated, that people are constantly sleeping on, and it's a Christmas special from this said series that like I said, vaguely remember, but I've only seen it a handful of times. Camp Laszlo episode, Camp Kringle. And this is when the meteor hits Santa's workshop, so he takes the whole workshop, the whole crew over to Camp Kidney and works on Christmas over there, and Laszlo and the gang get to help set up for Christmas, and then everyone also kind of gets to learn the true meaning of Christmas. And I mean, come on, you can't sleep on Camp Laszlo. Camp Laszlo wasn't that bad of a show, let alone was this Christmas special that bad. So this next one is one of Cartoon Network's holy grail shows, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, and this one is the Christmas special, A Lost Claus. And this was when Blue and Mac get in this argument over Santa Claus is real or not. Meanwhile, Blue gets upset when he only finds out that he's just getting one Christmas present. To be fair, that house is really fucking huge, and there's like hundreds of imaginary friends in that said house. So the fact that Blue's gonna be upset that he's just getting one present, hell, he's lucky he's getting one present to begin with. That's some guap you gonna be spending on that house, shit. This episode, just like how the Ed, and Eddie Christmas special, where it really shows Eddie's true greedy colors, even if the previous episodes didn't show it, technically they did. But if you didn't think that, just like that with this episode here of Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, where Blue really shows his greedy side a bit, but I think things kind of turn around, and yeah, Blue still might be upset he only got one present, but at least he got a roof over his head, he got a family, and he's got a nice place and good friends and family, like I said, that really care about him. So this next one is from K&D, codenamed Kids Next Door, and this is Operation Naughty, where the kids next door figure out that there are plans out there to ruin Christmas, so they have to team up with Alpha Strike in order to save Christmas. And I believe Alpha Strike, I think, was a bad organization. I can't quite remember if it was good. I'm assuming it's good. It might have had some backlash, or it's one of those like anti-groups. And at the end of the day, it was a really good special. Would I turn around and watch it now? Maybe, but of course there's going to be other ones out there. Like as far as Christmas specials, I would rather watch the older stuff like Huckleberry Hound, Yogi Bear, Flintstones, the Jetsons. I'd rather watch that stuff than watch this Christmas special from Codename Kids Next Door. So before we get into the last one, I'm going to throw at you guys some honorable mentions that didn't make the list but felt like they deserved to be mentioned in this video. And now for the final one, y'all, this one, nobody talks about this one anymore. And it's kind of disappointing because people used to rave about this and now they don't. Powerpuff Girls Squad's The Fight Before Christmas. How y'all gonna sleep on that awesome Powerpuff Girls Christmas special? And I'm talking about from the original, not from that whack-ass reboot. So in this one, this is when the Powerpuff Girls have to try and save Christmas when Princess tries to steal Christmas from the rest of the world. Princess, all she is a hater. She just mad because she didn't have awesome powers like the Powerpuff Girls, and she just hating because they won't let her become a Powerpuff Girl. She does not deserve to be one because she's an evil little brat. Like, how you gonna steal Christmas from other kids? Like, you're rich. Why would you do that? You have money. You literally can get anything you want for Christmas. Don't take that little bit of joy away from kids. And I'm glad that the Powerpuff Girls come in and they just beat her. And she deserved what came to her, too, at the end, because you can't just Christmas from kids. But anyway, guys, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, dislike if you didn't, subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. Guys, we are trying to reach 100 subscribers by the end of 2020. We are 20 subscribers away. I know we can just knock it out the park, but if not, that's all good. We're just gonna go right into 2021 with that same goal of getting 100 subscribers. And if you want to see more from me, head up my main channel, link in the description below. It's my main channel, Pokemon1086. And if you want to connect more with me on social media, hit up my links in the description below as well. I'm talking Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Patreon, and TikTok. And if you want to do more to support me in the future as well as this channel, definitely check out the Patreon account. But just you guys liking, subscribing, and sharing the videos just means the absolute world to me as well. I will catch you guys in the next video. I am AfroGeek +UltraNappy, and your boy is just